Hi, thank you for your time. My name is Mohamad ZA'EEM. So today I'm gonna ask you some questions about digital life and social media habits. Before we start, can you introduce yourself?
Okay, my name is Nursyuhada, Binti Muhammad ZAMRI. I'm 26 years old, currently working as a pharmacist at Hospital Surabaya. Previously, I studied foundation in UPM, University Putra Malaysia, and then after that I studied to Bachelor of Pharmacy and at UniKL Ipoh Perak.
Okay, without further ado, we proceed to the first question. How often do you use social media, and which platforms do you use the most?
I'm using social media every day. I usually scroll in short bursts during the day. I spend most of my screen times on WhatsApp, Instagram, platform X, for entertainment, of course, and also to follow trends and getting updates.
Okay. Next question. How has social media affected the way you communicate with friends and family?
Actually, social media make it more easier nowadays to stay in touch with friends, families, especially for those who live far away from us. I quickly share updates or send message into a personal group or a chat group. Sometimes conversation feel less personal than face-to-face talking, so I try to balance both.
Okay. Third question. Do you think social media has more positive or negative effects on mental health? Why?
Personally, I think social media have both positive and negative effect on mental health. It helps people to stay connected, find support communities, and easy to express themselves, so they can share their thoughts very easy using status WhatsApp or also Instagram story. But it also could lead to anxiety, comparison, because they keep to compare to each other. It lead to insecurity, and then it's also, and people get really addicted if they doesn't use it carefully. It depends on how someone's use it.
Fourth question. Have you ever taken a break from social media? What was the experience like?
Yes, I used to take a break from social media past 3 years during COVID times. I think almost 2 weeks I took a break from social media. I feel very overwhelmed and distracted, so I delete the apps, especially Instagram, from my phone. So at first it feel very strange, for not checking notification, for not getting the updates, the newest updates on Instagram, for feeling left behind. After a few days, I adapted and I feel more focused and less anxiety. I see how much time I spend online, and now I try to use social media very carefully.
We proceed to the next question. How do you manage your time when using digital devices or apps?
So as a working adult, usually I work 8 to 5. So I try to manage my time by set the priorities. If I have tasks, I silence my phone or turn on do not disturb mode. So, but do not disturb mode is not, I'm not practicing a lot because as a pharmacist in the government sector, we usually need to getting updates. We need to check the WhatsApp for the latest updates. So I still need my phone during my work, but I need to separate it for the work and for social media interaction. So I also take breaks every hours when I use computer for a long time. It's not always easy, but I try to stay consistent. If I need to use my phone, I only do it for the particular intention, not swiping into scrolling the Instagram or X.
Okay. Next question. Do you use digital tools to help with studies or productivity? Which ones?
Yes, as I remember, I using YouTube's a lot during my study times, because every time I didn't get on what lecturer teach in the classroom, I often use the YouTube to watch the tutorial, because personally I feel it's much more easier as I study at my own pace. Because YouTube we can slow more, fast forward, stop, analyze, and then we can resume back. However, YouTube have many distractions, because all the videos, all the music video you can get from there. So if you manage properly, you can get what you want. You can study better. If you misuse the function of the YouTube, you will have the distraction.
Okay, proceed to the next question.
Yes, can.
What do you think about the rise of influencers and online creators?
Personally, I respect the creativity of the influencer, but I think the rise of them has led to issue like promoting the unrealistic beauty, materialism. It could lead to sometimes most of the influencer nowadays, they are promoting that uneducated person can be more successful than educated persons, because they earn so many compared to working office hour like 8 to 5 work. So it's very dangerous, because nowadays youngsters or younger generation, they tend to follow what the idols are doing. So some of them use their platform very responsible, but other care too much about the liking, ratings, following. So as I remember during my teenagers, the influencer that very famous on that time was Mak Lutfi, Anwar Hadi. They are giving a good example for the users or consumers of social media. They are very educated. They teach us and they share their experience. From that we can gain the idea and the knowledge we can apply in our self. During my time, currently I'm watching, there are grow in many influencers that produce the unnecessary videos, unnecessary contents. It could lead to it could give the bad impact on the younger generation,
to the viewers that watching them.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, we move to the next question.
Yes.
Have you ever experienced or witnessed cyberbullying or misinformation online?
It is a lie if I said that I never experienced this issue. Even if I am scrolling my Instagram right now, I could get one, because especially in the comment section, there are many mean comment or hurt comment on that. So it made me realize how harm a word can be, even online. It could give someone a mental health by reading the comment section. It could help someone's life. So it's very dangerous if you want to share your thoughts, if you want to be honest in the comment section.
Okay, we move to next question. How do you stay safe and protect your privacy when using social media?
It's very simple. I stay safe by keeps my all account, Instagram, platform X, Facebook, account private. I set to privacy mode and only accept requests from person that I know. Even WhatsApp, I only save contact for person that I know, because I think if you are accepting strangers, it could leak your data. It's very harmful.
move to the last question. What advice would you give to someone who spends too much time online?
Personally, I was in that situation too. We also in that situation, and what helped me was tracking my screen time, and set the goal to reduce it little by little. It's not easy, but we need to working on that. So for my advice, I'll tell them try to replace some screen time with the activity they like. For example, playing badminton, jogging, meeting friends, physically meeting friends. It's not about quit internet, but it just using it more in more healthier way. We cannot cut off the internet nowadays because we really depend on it. We really depend on Wi-Fi. We need to stay connected with other people also. So what I'm saying is we need to be more careful and mindful, and we need to set our priorities well.
So that's all for today. So thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Have a nice day too.